I start a lot of projects and then don't finish them. I've got a mobile game I never published. I've made map generation for a survival crafting game that I never started. And I got this weird mini planet thing. I don't really know what this is. I have this old puzzle game that I made in a week, which I think could be turned into a full release game. And as a way to hold myself accountable, I'm gonna start doing devlogs until I finish it. Because I guess that's what people do. The game is simple enough. You move atoms around in a grid and you manipulate them into forming some molecule you want. Then you move that to the end of the level, and then you proceed to the next one. I think this is a pretty good basis to build upon, so that's what I've been doing. So far, I've revamped the original game to be at a higher resolution. It was really restricting, like putting the element symbols on the atoms when the atoms were like 8 pixels wide. Hard to fit text into 8 pixels. Originally, I only had a limited number of elements for the ones that I could actually fit the symbols onto, but now I have the entire periodic table full of them since they're actually big enough to write stuff on. The base game had tiles to bond atoms together, tiles to rotate molecules around, and a tile to teleport an atom or the player to some other location. I've since added a conveyor tile so that I can make some new movement puzzles, and also fusion and fission setups that makes good use of the new periodic table I implemented, because now I can take 2 hydrogen and fuse them up to a helium, or take some helium and fission it into 2 hydrogen. I've also made a level editor for the game so that players can create their own puzzles. I'm also going to use this myself for when I start actually making levels for the game. The editor works by clicking atoms and tiles off the side menu and then dropping them where you want them. You can also play the level while creating it, so I've been using this to experiment with the mechanics and make sure that everything works. When the user is done making their level, they'll have to play through it and complete it before they can save it to make sure that it's possible to complete. When I made the original game, I got 20 levels out of the different mechanics I had, so with the new stuff I've implemented here, I would hope to maybe get to 50. I feel like that's a good number. Some features are missing. Right now there's no way to actually finish a level, which is, that's probably an important thing to have in a game. I'm also going to need to let the editor create a molecule here in the output section, and then write up an algorithm that's going to compare it to what the player has made to check if they did it. I'll check if they won. I'm also going to have to set up saving and loading by encoding the placements of everything in the level into a text string. There's a lot of bugs to fix. There's a lot of bugs to fix. Once all of this is out of the way, I can focus on designing levels, which I will hopefully be doing by the next devlog. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. Like the video if you like the video. Subscribe the video if you subscribe the video. Okay, bye.